Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. This is a timeless reading for you, so any point in time that you click on this reading is the right time, especially if there was something within the title that resonated with you and drew you towards it. So let's see what's coming up for you. Okay. Trapped in fear, Scorpio. I did say Scorpio, didn't I? It is Scorpio. Trapped in fear. Well, we need to get more cards to know what you're fearing. Interesting. You're not the first person to have two sort of opposing energies in the first two cards. A few people have had it this week. So rather than being trapped in fear, focus on moving forward. You do have two eights. Trapped in fear is an 8. This is an 8. You do have two 8s. Also, what I like to say here on this card is, make a wish upon a falling star. Or if you ever have in the past, this might be the time for that to come to fruition. I think for someone, I am picking up this energy of you're afraid to go forward for some reason. Now, obviously, you shouldn't be. Use your intuition. This is like the High Priestess card. Use your intuition and be brave and go forward to the new thing, not the old thing. To trust those inner knowings, anything that's coming to you from inside, and have confidence in that feeling. Confidence. Confidence in your intuition. Comfort. So make yourself comfortable and surround yourself with things that create a nice environment. Or, for some, get out of your comfort zone. Do things, trapped in fear. Do things that normally scare you, I think. I do think you need to get out of your comfort zone and away from this energy, this sadness. I'm going to pull another card. Confidence is good. Have confidence in your spiritual gifts, in any knowings that come to you. Okay. And the Death card, which is like the Scorpio card, the traditional Death card. Well, that's the way I see it anyway. And considering that is your card, Scorpio, I would say that is telling me, with the Sadness card and then the Death card, that something has made you quite sad. What could it be? Wow, fear again. Fear again. I think it's love. I think you're having that moment of rose-tinted glasses, looking back on memories, thinking that things actually were better than they really were. I think you might be having that moment. I think that moment needs to be dealt with if you haven't yet. So sometimes when those thoughts keep coming back in an uncontrolled way, it's actually because they haven't been processed. So you need to kind of mentally create a situation where you're either putting everything from the past in the bin and on a fire and burning it, or your choice, or putting everything in a jar and tying a ribbon around that jar and floating it off in a balloon and sending it off with love. Two mental exercises there for you, Scorpio. Right, you got the Six of Swords crossing. Libra had the Six of Swords crossing. This is the spiritual journey card. So you are definitely being called to get going. Try and move out of any grief and get moving forward rather than wallowing. Easy to say, difficult to do, but it's the only way that things are going to improve. Page of Swords in the past. Now that is interesting. I think Libra also had the Page of Swords in the past. So there is a correlation there. Maybe it's a Libra that you have left or has left you. Okay, wow, you are really being asked to walk away with this Eight of Cups. This isn't just walking away, often from relationships or just things that don't serve us anymore, but walking towards something new. I mean, they are setting out on a hike. That being in your foundation position of your cross, that is kind of the main thing of this reading. Accelerated motion. So if you want things to get moving, you need to move the energy forward. Yeah, in your crowning position, the Three of Swords. I'm not surprised to see that showing up. I mean, that is the heartbreak card. That is, emotional loss in a relationship. That is what I've been getting through the reading. If you still have belongings of this person in your house, I think you need to throw them out. I think that thing I said about putting things in the bin and in a black bin liner and burning them, if you do actually have things physically to do that with, do that, or just do it in your mind. Set it as an intention. You've got the Magician showing up in your future position, so that's really good. That is the start of something new. Something that you have manifested. The Six of Swords with the Magician is, and with the Eight of Cups, is that very sort of empowered spiritual energy. Okay, yeah, and justice in the foundation of your wand. Balance. Fairness. Win-win. So here's the win-win that you might not be feeling like at the minute. But you win because really, you never really you never really should have been with a certain person, and you win because you move forward, and you win surprises about yourself, things that you didn't know about yourself. That was 3 wins, I think. Wow, and 3 wins and a 3 of wands. So definitely get going, move into your future. This is a big part of your reading. Moving forward. So maybe just go out for walks. It might be that simple. Ten of Pentacles. Nice. Leaving a legacy. Everything you've ever wanted in your life. In the way of opportunities, in the way of relationships, in the way of material wealth. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to win the lottery tomorrow. I should say that. Because some people do think, well, you said I was going to have money. And okay, the 6 of Cups is in your outcome. Now, even though it's showing up in your outcome position, I should have warned you here. Because this, I think the 6 of Cups means leaving the past behind. Now, some read it as a reunion with the past. So if that opportunity comes up, make sure you decide what you want. Now, obviously, this isn't for everyone, but if we're talking about a relationship here where you were cheated on, unless that person has completely changed, do not be going back. You'll be wasting your time. And you deserve better than that. Okay? I think that's important to know. So I'm going to pull you an Angel of Light Oracle. Fun. Your guidance is to take time to enjoy yourself, relax, and find your sense of humour. Treat things lightly. Now that is a big challenge considering the energy I'm getting from this reading. I'm getting a lot of grief, sadness, loss, negativity. Your guidance is to take time to enjoy yourself, relax, and find your sense of humour. Treat things lightly. Fun brings lightness of spirit. And the most difficult situation could be eased if you see the funny side of things. So cultivate a sense of the ridiculous. How can you bring play, laughter, and fun into your social life, your relationships, your work life? When you have fun, the angels rejoice, for there is nothing they love more than joy, play, humour, and laughter. The affirmation for this card is, I master my emotions. I master my emotions. I'm going to pull you another one. Clarity. Angel wisdom reminds you that a busy, cluttered mind is a sick one, and a still, clear mind is a divine one. Allow the wisdom in your heart to radiate out and dissolve the chatter of your mind. Know that your angel has drawn this to your attention and is waiting to help you in your task. Sit quietly so that you can find the stillness within. Then you can shine a pure, clear light onto every area of your life. In the clarity of this light, the angels will reveal a new way of being. You will see things differently and be able to make decisions from strength and clarity. The affirmation with this card is, my mind is quiet, still, and clear. My mind is quiet, still, and clear. Okay, Scorpio. I just want to say, I just want to take a moment to say, I can tell, just not for every Scorpio that might be watching, but I can tell that there is a very deep, sad loss. I mean, I was picking it up that maybe a loved one has passed on to the other side. Now, I think it's obviously very, very important to take time to grieve over that situation. But if you have been grieving for years, I think this is why it was trapped in fear and then accelerated motion. Because I think someone watching this has been grieving for a very, very long time. And it really is time. There's a real sort of kick up the butt energy going on here as well. That's really asking you to just like come back to life. Those are the words that I'm getting. So yeah, I really think you should think about that. Okay, Scorpio. Tricky reading, and I hope everything is okay. Much love and blessings. Take care. Don't forget to check your moon and rising sign. Take care. God bless. Bye.